part 3 of identity theft case. So I already gave you the story in Spy 102. Go check it. It's like 10 minutes worth between the two of them. But it's a whole thing, you know, what happened to me, how I ended up in jail for a day. I lost money in bail. I had to deal with telecheck, all this other stuff. Horrible. Now, let's talk about, and give me just 1 second. I wrote a few notes because I don't want to forget. About this. So the first thing I did mention, your credit cards early on and the car switching at the pump. Be careful. Don't let anybody put your gas for you if you're using your credit card. You do it. You close the transaction. You get your receipt. Transaction closed. No one using your credit card afterwards. First thing. Second thing, RFID wallets. Get yourself one. What are they? Go online. R, Robert, F, Frank, I, Iowa, D, David. There you go. Go get one that protects your credit card so people with certain machine that can steal your data from the chip on your credit card cannot steal it. You can read online about it. Plenty of articles. Other ways people can steal your information, they can take a picture when you're paying. Read online, a couple of these mini stories I don't want to give right now, I read that online. So read online about a person that was paying, I think it was a cashier. She realized the girl had the same phone that she did. So when she heard the camera click, because the girl had the car with her, she realized the girl was taking a picture of her car. She informed that, I think, the customer service and moved from then on. This could happen when you're paying at a store, where restaurant or something where they have to take the restaurant, take the credit card in the back. You don't know what is happening. Keep an eye. Always check your statements. Statements online, access, account, very important. Why? Because you need to make sure the charges there are the same charges you have been doing. If they're not, immediately call your bank and figure it out. Prevent. Car switching. Again, something about a story about someone going to the gym. Car was switched, but because he opened his wallet and he checks, the car is there, supposedly, he hasn't told the bank. Charges could be happening, and if you're not checking your statement, not a statement, if you're not checking online on your accounts to see it as it happens, you won't know things are happening. So you check your wallet, but your car is there. But when you take it out, that's not your car. It looks like it. Has somebody else's name on it, not your car. So be very careful with car switching. I think that person was at the gym and that's where they switch it, but they never thought it was stolen, so they never filed a report and they never cancel it because it looked like it was still in the wallet. Checks used online. They could use your checks. I don't think I've seen that much anymore. I think there's some places that still do, but I think most places have switched now to only using your bank account information or your credit card information. I don't think I've seen checks anymore, but in the past, I remember, because it happened to me, they use all of the numbers at the bottom of the check plus the information on the check with your name and address, and they make charges to my account. Figure out what the heck are these tiny little charges? We have a bunch of little ones online. I'm like, what is that? I don't recognize the website. So I went to the bank, we checked, etc., and we figured out it was through the use of my check. So stop using checks. I don't have checks. I need a check. I go to post office. I get one of their money orders, or I could go to the bank. I get a bank order. I don't use checks anymore. Because of that same reason. Clicking on links or texts. Be very careful. Text, your phone, links, your email. Do not click on links in either one. I don't care if your bank says you need to do it urgently because something just happened. Someone calls you on the phone, same thing. If they do, you say thank you, you hang up, and then you go and you call yourself the number in the back of your car. Or you go online to your bank's website or the credit card provider website. You check directly to their link, the one the one that you have used. Do not click on the link. You don't have to. It says click right here because something is happening and we need to confirm it. The banks know this is a scam and they don't do it. They won't ask you to do that. And if they do, ignore it. You could always go to their website and get to wherever you have to go. Or give them a phone call. Fix it that way. Don't lose your information.